Hello, you lovely people. I literally just wanted to jump on here and show you something rather fabulous that's just been developed for our TWS strategy over on the Inner Edge platform. And this has been brought about originally by Miguel. Miguel is our tech guy, so Miguel does a fabulous job with all of the tech. He sets the platforms up and he's done the original version of one of these indicators. And then this particular one has been developed by Lee Saunders, who's my business partner, fellow educator on here, amazing trader as well, amazing trader, all around good guy. So he's made a particular indicator for our trading strategy just to make life a bit easier for people. Now, those of you that know me know I don't really like indicators. I don't like buy and sell signals or anything like that. But we do use indicators when we're trading. So indicators can be anything from EMAs, which are moving averages, to, I don't know, Fibonacci retracement tools. There's loads of stuff you can use. And a lot of companies will do buy and sell indicators. We don't. What we have done for some of our traders, so some of our traders were unable to buy TradingView. And on TradingView, the free version, you can only get two indicators for free. And the TWS strategy uses three. So it uses some EMAs, a Bollinger Band, and something that's called an MTFTI. It's like a multi-time frame thing. So what Lee and Miguel decided was, how can we make something just for our team that puts all of the indicators into one space so they only need one indicator? And Lee basically went away and he's come up with what I'm going to about to show you. However, what Lee, as he always does, because he's got a bit of OCD and he likes to go above and beyond, what Lee has actually done, he's created something quite fabulous here. I absolutely love it. So it saves you sitting at your laptop for your trading session, because normally for me, I'll set an alarm for this and I'll set an alarm for that, and then I set an alarm for this and then I enter my trades. What Lee's done is he's created something that just you can set an alarm for the whole process. It's like what we call a full look cycle, we call it. So I'm just going to show you guys because it's rather good. So I'm just going to show you this. This looks a bit of a mess because I've not turned off the opposite direction crossovers at the moment. So ignore all of the green ones. It's just the red stuff I want to take you to take a look at. I've already done a video on this today, so hence already being position calculators on this. But how this works basically is, hang on, let me just clear my whole screen of all drawings. So how this works is it's basically going to tell you, well, you can set alarms on this for anything, but the one I love, which is the one I'm going to show you here, is for the full cycle when it's gone through a complete process of the trading, the TWS trading strategy. So basically that process is my Bollinger Band. It's a bit light, actually, you can't see it, but this white cloud behind is the Bollinger Band. So this strategy basically works off certain things have to be in alignment on your 1 to your hour. And then you get a pullback for a Bollinger Band, a crossover of the EMAs, and then basically you enter on the first good looking candle within a couple of candles pretty much. So your first entry on this would have been your crossover entry. So you'd have entered about here. So you'd have had, let's just whack a few short positions on this. So it would have been one of these two candles. With these entries as well, we like to cover structure. We never trade more than 10 pip stop losses on this strategy, by the way, just so you know, because we are scalping, we're not trading smart money. So that would have been trade number one, just straight off the crossover. Then we get what we call our look trades, which are basically our traders decide whether they like blue EMA or red EMA touches. These are retest entries to trade off of. Personally, I like the blue. I only trade the reds on JPY pairs. Anything else tend to trade the blue. So with this one, you get a pullback, you get the crossover point is here. So this is where we would be going in on this one. And with retests, we go tight on the entry candles. So that's 1 pip. I wouldn't go any lower than 1 pip because your broker will charge you a lot of commission on that. So that would have been trade number one. When's that done? That would have been done over here. Look, that would have finished you off over here. Then you get your second hit. This will only give you 3 hits because we freeze a charm and then you're out. Simple as you don't take another retest. We only really like, me and Lee only trade 2 retests max. So second retest would have been, here's your look, there's your candle, here's your position, top of that candle. God, that's another 1.1 pip stop loss. These are tight little trades today. Tight little trades, these buggers. So that's trade number 2. based on your broker, you'd have either come out here or here. So then obviously we don't look at these green ones. These wouldn't normally be showing up. It's just because I've been playing about with the chart and I haven't turned them off yet. So we're still looking for the red ones because we're in sell mode. We're still in sell mode. So the next one would have been this one, gives you a good signal, pulls back through the Bollinger Band, crosses over. So you could have had your crossover trade on this again. So it would have been, by the looks of it, I can't really see under that X, but it would have been this candle here. So if we just whack a little position on that, we'll go for that one. We're going to have structure of the crossover point. And then 1 to 2 on that. It's around about there, good as damn it. So that would have been the next trade. And then you get a look alert. So through the blue EMA for me, you've got two options on this one, this candle or this candle. So either of those, but we're going to go off of the first one. This one's got a wick, so we cover that wick. There we go. 2 round about there. So that one finishes there. And then the next candle, if you'd have entered on that, you're going to be probably finished a little bit quicker, but same sort of thing. So that's another 2 trades there. Let's just whack it on for the hell of it, people, hey? So that one would have been on there. Top a candle on that because it's got a nice candle body. 1 to 2's round about there. So that one would have been finished on there. And then obviously we wouldn't be touching any of this because if you know the strategy, the EMAs are going the wrong way. You've now got green signals coming up. We're not interested in any of this whatsoever. And this will give you a 10 pip variation based on like the top. Now, this has given you a signal. However, in this price action, due to our strategy, we wouldn't be trading this because it just looks awful. Do you know what I mean? We're going to wait for it to drop through this long running EMA again when it gets through there. So even though we're getting these signals, we're not trading any of these until we get to this point over here and we get another one, which we haven't got for this bit of price action. So we wouldn't have taken a trade here. And hopefully none of my traders would have been in this at this point either. But yeah, it's yeah, very beneficial little tool. So with trading, obviously, you know, risk management, you're not going to win everything, but this is quite a nice lucrative little trading strategy. And what we do when we've got anything like this, you know, this isn't, like I say, it's not a buy sell. It is not a buy sell indicator. It is literally a tool that's going to bring your eye to the chart. That's why it says look. Brings your eye to the chart. So you then analyze the price action and go, do I want to enter this trade? And then make a yes or no decision on it. So that's basically it. That's a quick look at what Lee's been developing within InnerEdge for the TWS strategy. Pretty proud of him, mate. It's a good job. Good job, Lee. And we have got something else as well that we're not, I'm going to sort of announce it here. It's not something we're going to educate on because we are scalpers. However, I have had a few people contact me about higher time frames. I developed it's 2023, I developed a 1 hour. This is where all this came from because I used to trade on higher time frames. But I've got a 1 hour strategy that we are actually going to add to my school platform to where the trading taster is for the scalping. So at some point over the next, I don't know, month or 2 months, Lee and I are going to add a 1 hour strategy onto the school platform that you can buy. It's a plug and play basically. It'll be a one-off price. You get no access to us. But you will get a lot of videos on, you know, all the nuances around it. It's so simple as well. It really is so simple. And guess what Lee's done today for me for that as well? He's knocked up a little indicator. So you only need to set one alert. That's it. Bob's your uncle. It'll give you a shout. Look at the screen. Away you go. So yeah, things are looking good. If you've got any questions, please feel free to ask. I'll put a link to the InnerEdge platform underneath here. Happy trading, guys. Enjoy.